Welcome back to His Perfect Image podcast. Today, in the Hebrew Word series, in episode 60, we will talk about the Hebrew word Shabbat. We have established that working and performing priestly duties are all a form of worshiping God. God began the world we know today through His own work. What some sometimes forget to mention, though, is that resting and even eating can also be seen as a form of worship. Resting the body from work and taking care of it by eating good, healthy food is important and good. These bodies do require such care. Setting aside at least one day in the week from work is not only important but happens to be a commandment. Shabbat rest is a great blessing one can look forward to every week. The Hebrew word Shabbat literally means he rested. And so God really did. He rested on the seventh day, and so should we. Following Shabbat per the Jewish sages' ways has many rulings. It typically consists of a Friday evening meal and a Saturday morning meal, which do include at least two whole loaves of bread. Certain prayers are prayed, the Queen of Shabbat is welcomed, candles are lit, a Saturday morning service is attended, and after Shabbat, a Havdalah is performed, and it is full of a lot of festive food, full of spending time with family, reading, and all sorts of other non work type of activities that are permitted. I did not come to abolish the law but fulfill it. What a statement full of power and authority. Sadly, it posed quite a bit of a problem for me. Why would Yeshua claim that and at the same time, the way I perceived it, fail to observe it by breaking Shabbat law? It was the perceived breaking of Shabbat law that actually spurred the Pharisees to plot Yeshua's death to begin with. But he wasn't actually guilty. You see, the supernatural healings that Yeshua performed on Shabbat were actually not against the Shabbat law at the time. There may have been discussions going on about it, but it wasn't against the law. Neither was him allowing his disciples to pluck off some grain. You see, plucking off grain was not against the law. The discussion going on at the time was if it was, or it should rather, be permitted to be done on Shabbat. And some believed it should be, and some believed it shouldn't. So technically, he wasn't guilty. Contrary to some Jewish beliefs, Shabbat is not merely for Israel. In Exodus 20:10 it says, "But the seventh day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work, neither you, nor your son or daughter, nor your male or female servant, nor your animals, nor any foreigner residing in your towns." Isaiah himself, in chapter 66, verse 23, did prophesy that in the end all flesh shall worship God on Shabbat. So that will be all for today. To read more, you can come to the blog. I just pray that the Lord blesses us all. Until next time, Shalom.